Now we will check the total square SFTP values. Okay, so by this I can see it is having some the range as well. Okay, let me go to the file. We'll see what are those. So these are the numbers. Oh, okay. So we have records with range star. Okay, so these has to be converted into number first. So what we can do, we will try to convert this value by taking the mean of these two values. Okay, and also we see some the character values as well. So for this what we will do, we will remove this. First what we can do, we will update this column, okay, these values which is having a characters, okay, into a null. Then after applying a drop NA, we can delete these rows. Okay, so two activities we have to perform on this column. First activity will be get the mean of these ranges. Okay, and the second activity will be update these values, these character values with a null, so that we can apply drop in a function to remove these null values. Okay, so let's go to the Jupyter. Okay, to achieve that, what we will do, we will create a one custom method. Okay, so I have a ready-made code for that. Okay, so what it will do, so basically I'm using a regular expression. Okay, it will try to find the hyphen value. If the value having a hyphen, then it will split those ranges. Okay, and it will try to get the average of that. If there is if there is a character value find in the value, then what it will do, it will return the none, or else it will return the float of that value. Okay, now I'll apply this method on on this feature called total square feet. And create a new column. So I'll be creating a new column called total square feet new. Apply, place this method. So let me execute. Now we'll see the values now. Yeah, now I got a new column. Okay, so as I already applied the none, so let's see what are those the null values now. So only 46. Okay, having a missing value. So what we will do, we will remove these missing values as well. We'll create a new data frame. We'll check again. Now we will try to see the values of the feature called bath. Okay, so we'll see the unique values. So by this you can understand, like, there are some values having 27, 40, 18. These are seems to be the outliers. I don't think these any property can have these many bathrooms. So okay, anyways, we'll try to apply a group by function also to see the what are the counts these many bathrooms records have. Okay, so let me run this command. Okay, so by this I can understand like these records only few, like one records only. So what I'll do, I'll try to I'll try these as a the outliers. Okay, and we'll try to remove this. So I'll try to remove the values from the bathrooms which are greater than 9. Okay, so I'll create a new data frame. Okay, by applying this filter. So this is my conditional statement, which is checking for if the bathrooms are less than or equals to 10, those only has to be created. Okay, I think we're done with the feature engineering. Okay, and also we did the the removal of outliers. Now we will remove some unwanted features like the size. Also we already created a new column for that, so we can remove this. Also the uh, total square feet. So these two features can be removed now because we have two new features for those two features. Okay, try to find a few more the outliers. Okay, by applying a criteria like for any BHK, for a 1 BHK minimum the square feet area must be not less than 400. Okay, so this information basically we can get it from the domain experts. So when you get your problem statement, okay, after all these validations, if you think few more outliers can be find out, then you can reach to your domain expert and you can check with them. Okay, so then what criteria has to be applied to get rid of these outliers. Okay, so first of all we'll try to find out how many records are there which is having a which is having a 1 bhk value is less than 400 sftp. So here is the command. So I'm dividing total square feet, okay, divided by total number of bhk, so that I could get the per bhk value. Okay, so I'm checking the this. So around 1500 record seems to be outlier in our case. Okay, what we will do, we will create a new data frame by excluding these 1500 outliers. Okay, for that create a new data frame. Okay, I'm excluding the 400. So now let's see. Okay, so I'm done with this. So we have another we can also find the outliers. Okay, after getting the price per sftp value. Okay, so for that, as of now we have a total the total price and the total sftp, right? So we can get the price per sftp as well. So that feature will help us to find out the outliers. Okay, so first of all we will create a new feature called price per sftp, right? Okay, okay, for that we have a command like this. Okay, so basically the price are in a lakh, so I'm converting by multiplying the 1 lakh, okay, then dividing by the total sftp, so that I'll get the price per sftp. Okay, so now I'm creating a new column called price per sftp. Okay, so let me see. Yes, now I can get it. Okay, now let's see some stats on this column. Okay, price per sftp by using a describe method. Okay, so here you can understand, like the mean value is 6000, it's around 6000, and the standard deviation is around 4000. Okay, so I mean to okay, so what does it mean? So basically most of the records will be in between 6000 plus minus 3000. Okay, but we can see the max value is also is having around, it's a big number, right? So this seems to be outlier. Okay, but the one more thing we have to consider, okay, while dealing with this, basically based on the locations also the price may get varies, right? So we cannot tell by seeing these values like this could be the outlier. So based on the locations we have to find out this, and then after we can tell like, yeah, whether it is an outlier or not. Or else what I can do, I can filter the the rows based on the locations. Okay, and the values, I mean the price per square sftp is in between the mean value plus minus this. Okay, if it is outside of this range, then those will be treated as an outlier. Okay, and we will be removing that. Okay, so for that, what I'll do, I'll create a one custom method. Okay, and here is that. Okay, what I'm doing here, I'm creating a sub data frame based on the location. Okay, then I'm getting the mean, okay, for each location, okay, price per SFTP mean and the standard deviation. Then after I'm trying to create a data frame, new data frame, okay, based by applying some conditions, like if the square price per SFTP in between or the mean plus standard deviation and mean minus standard deviation, okay, those will be my valid observations, okay. Other than that will be treated as an outlier. So what I'll do, I'll create a new data frame, okay. I'll concatenate based on the each and for every location it will be iterate, okay. So and what I'll do, I'll append those all the data frames, and I'll create a new data frame, okay, by excluding all those outliers. Now what I'll do, I'll create a new data frame by applying this custom method. So here is the command. Okay, so I'm giving a df7 as my input to this method, and I'll get the new data frame. Let's see the shape also. So still we have around 9,500 rows. Okay, so it seems to be like we are done with the feature engineering. Now we will try to handle these categorical features, okay, by applying a one-hot encoding technique.